يا حبيبي يا محمد يا نبي السلام عليك.
Hi there. These are 6 questions that I have to Muslims. Question 1. According to the Quran and Sunnah, Prophet Muhammad gained power and influence not through peaceful preaching, but through violent jihad. Do you think that Muhammad is the ideal role model for every Muslim living today, as the Quran says in 91 verses? In other words, should every Muslim emulate Muhammad as described in the bloody, uncompromising stories of the Hadith? Question 2. If Allah was all-powerful, why would He be so vulnerable to criticism and questioning and humor? Why would an all-powerful Allah depend on people worshipping Him, and moreover, protecting His name and His messenger from the unbelievers? Wouldn't an all-powerful Allah be mentally strong enough to not be offended by words or cartoons? Shouldn't He be able to assert His will without your help? Don't you see a contradiction here? Think about this. The Quran says, "Fight against them so that Allah will punish them by your hands." The Quran, chapter 9, verse 14. Does Allah live only in the heads of the believers? Does Allah do anything except what people do in His name? Question 3. Your religious texts predict that Prophet Jesus will return for the final battle with the Antichrist. Imagine that tomorrow a Muslim leader who gained following declares that he is Jesus who returned for the battle, or declares that he is a Mahdi. How would you know that he is the real Jesus or Mahdi that has come to earth, but not some pretender or a false prophet? Question 4. Do you know about Mormonism and Joseph Smith? He was a man who lived less than 200 years ago. He claimed that angels from God came down to him and gave him new revelations. This should sound familiar to you. Today, more than 15 million people follow him as a prophet, and Mormonism is one of the fastest growing religions. Do you believe that Joseph Smith was a real prophet? How do you know that Muhammad was any different from Joseph Smith? How do you know that Muhammad was not just a person who conveniently claimed to have revelations from God to gain authority over people? Question 5. Do you find traditional Sharia punishment like stoning to death or death for apostasy to be acceptable? Do you think that humanity today is better or worse without these punishments? Question 6. What do you think should be the age of consent for sex and for marriage? Do you think that 9-year-old girls should get married? If not, then Muhammad is not an acceptable role model for everyone today? I'm asking these questions because I respect your intelligence. I respect your ability to think critically, to analyze and to be honest with yourselves. Peace.